What's good, people? Esskimo, GetRichRapping.com, EskimoColdBeats.com, peep the industry. Don't make hits, make history. Don't get mad, get motivated. This is what you should be doing on social media. And why, if you're not doing this on social media, there's no point in doing what you're doing, basically. When you get a lot of likes on social media, that's good, right? That's good. A lot of shares, likes, comments, but that's not the be all and end all. And this is why, because at the end of the day, you're trying to build a movement. How can you build your movement on somebody else's foundation? If you're building your foundation on Facebook or your foundation on Twitter, and that is the basis of your movement, what happens if one of those sites go down? I know it doesn't look like it's going to, but as we've seen with things like MySpace and Bebo, you never know where this thing's going to go. If someone comes out next week with a crazy social media that does a lot more than Facebook, a lot more than Twitter, and it just takes off well, then they're going to slowly crash, and then everything you've built is gone. So what you really need is your own internet real estate, websites, blogs, things like this. And what your social media then becomes, if you have a website or a blog, it's just a conduit, you know. It's your Facebook and your Twitter and your Instagram and all these social medias should be helping you to bring people to your foundation of your website or your blog, where it's all your stuff central and you can put everything that you need them to know on there. See, on social media, you're kind of just relying, fingers crossed, that people see what you're putting out. Not everybody's online all day, and you can't be spamming the same message all day through your feed, because then you become predictable and boring. So what you do is you put your important stuff on your website or your blog, and hopefully people catch it, but then you've got other stuff on other social medias, like this there, that there, that there. So people are going to be catching it at different times of the day all over the place, and it should be sending them to your link, to where you control, where you run the show, where your things are on sale, where all your mixtapes are, where all your beats are. If you're a producer, you've got to base it centrally somewhere. Because like I say, if Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, it doesn't look like they're going to go down, but if they do go down, your whole movement's messed up. Now on your website you can capture emails, which is another safeguard. Again, if you've got people's emails and they've given you permission to send to them through a sign-up, it doesn't matter what happens, you've got those emails. If all social media collapses, email's still there. Here's the thing, right? These things aren't likely to happen. Facebook and stuff aren't likely to go down, but you need that insurance. Like, yes, you can reach more people on social media, but that's the point. You reach the people on social media and then usher them to your website where you're in control. I've made more ground since I've had GetRichRapping.com. I've had more beats bought. I've had more promo bought. It's just realer. Anyone can be anyone on Facebook, you know, but your website speaks a lot more than a status update. So your status update, like I say, should just be ushering someone to your central location where you run the show. And also with branding, that sets you apart from everybody who's just on these social medias putting their stuff out. It's like, yeah, that's all good, but what have you got to back it up? Well, now you have your website and your blog where you can put all your thoughts. Like with a blog, you can just update and put long status updates, you know, with everything that's going on, and people can take the time to read it, because if they like what you're putting on your social media, they're gonna love what you've got on your website, and that should be the point. But that's a bit of game for you, because I only see people really pushing what's on social media, and that's just, it never goes anywhere, you know. It never, yeah, you'll get a bunch of likes, yeah, you get a bunch of shares, but that's not what we want. That ain't putting no money in your pocket. That ain't putting no money in the bank. That's not helping anybody, or it's just Facebook. Build up your own independent internet real estate. And that's probably one of the most important things you'll ever learn from me. So yes, Esskimo, GetRichRapping.com, Esskimo Cold Beats, peep the industry. If you could subscribe, I'm going to get a lot more practical with these videos. Now's the time to subscribe. Now's the time to get with the movement. Check out GetRichRapping.com daily. That shit will change your life. And I'm not overplaying myself. Like, that shit will change your life. But if you could like, leave a comment, all that good shit. You already know. Don't get mad, get motivated. Don't make hits, make history. If you're rocking with me, let me know. Peace.